What's up, beautiful Pisces friends? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. That's me. So happy to have you all here with me on YouTube. Yeah, despite everything going on globally, right? I hope this video finds you well, safe at home, healthy in quarantine. Hopefully this can provide you with a little bit of entertainment, but also some necessary messages that the collective sign of Pisces needs to hear about love. Let's see. General messages is what I do here on YouTube, as most of you know, right? Yeah, that means not everything I say will be your message. It's up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. Please only take away the messages that resonate with you, that serve you in some capacity. Ooh, Pisces, can you see this? 10 of Cups and your card and the moon. I like that. Please only take away messages like that motivate you and inspire you. No. That provide you valuable insight, right? Illuminate you to something that you need to see, or the opposite, confirm something you needed to hear, right? I come at this with love and positivity. I ask that is what you take away. If this reading is heavy on your heart, don't take away those messages, right? Though sometimes there's valuable insight in that, yeah, you will always be in the driver's seat of your life. So whatever messages you want to take away, that is what you shall take away. Everything else about this video down in the box below. Like, share, subscribe wherever you can, including on this video right here, right now. Leave a comment. That helps me a whole lot. Helps this video gain traction, which is my ultimate goal here. So yeah, we are going to hop in for Pisces. Yeah, everything's written down below. So let's take a peek in at your person. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. I love it. All right, so this is someone who's looking into their finances. They're very focused on their money right now, or it can just be simply taking care of their family, right? Pentacles don't always mean money. Earth energy, it's like the tangible things, the things of substance in our life that you can reach out and touch. So the people, right? Even though we can't reach out and touch them, right? You know, we are in a sense kind of being, you know, support systems for one another, right? So they seem very caring. They seem very loyal. They seem very worried about, I will say, lots of people in their life. It's not just mom or dad or sister or brother. There's a lot of people in their life right now, including their dogs, I'm getting. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so I mean, their energy is focused on a lot of people, but 10 of Pentacles is very rarely a bad card. I mean, I don't think it really is. So I don't really have any other spin to put on that other than they're focused on either their money or their family, and that's good, right? So in their mental sector, they're looking to build, they're looking to grow, they're looking to expand, maybe get their finances in order, maybe they're applying to new jobs. 3 of Pentacles is typically a card of teamwork, right? It's about, you know, working with this person, getting that opinion. It's not exclusive, so it's not like the 2 of Cups. So this person is probably dating around, trying people on for size, seeing what fits or who fits, or it's almost like who is part of the master plan that they want to build with. I actually could totally see that. That's cute. But then in their heart, they're sad, you guys. They have 5 of Cups. This is the total eclipse of the heart, right? So focused on loss and disappointment and things that didn't go right, that they're missing out on opportunities that are kind of resting right there in front of them. So I'm almost getting the ability to repair something that went kind of estranged or wacky or something like that. If it's not that, it's just that they're really focused on people that have broken their heart in the past, and so they're literally closing themselves off to love. So that's interesting. So they're going about love, right? Because this is a relationships reading, in a very practical way. Pentacles. How do we build, right? How do we erect the structure? How do we get it up and running? It's almost like they're getting their body, their mind, body, their spirit into a better place where they're ready to accept love as well as give it. Because right now in their heart space, they're, you know, with all due respect, they're kind of a mess. Fives are rough in tarot, right? Anarchy, chaos, changes, upheaval. 5s are very necessary, though, to get us to the next point where we're ready to, well, the 6s, right? 5 to 6, which, you know, it's new territories, like expansion. Yeah, and in a sense, moving on from the 5s, from what is disheveled or what is all like chaotic, you know, they're kind of in the crux of that emotionally. Their emotions are up and down, almost like a yo-yo. But then the action they're taking is looking to establish a, I heard order, but like peace, harmony, finding joy in simple things again. I think your person is worried. The action they could be taking is, I mean, potentially hanging out with their child if they have a child. It could also be something involving a Leo. So unless you have like a Leo moon or something, right? Let's see what that's about. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. That's very possible. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers straight through. Thank you. All right, so the Seven of Cups, yeah, they're worried about a lot of people in their life. They're wanting to, feed multiple mouths or take care of a lot of people. But mentally, with the Three of Pentacles coming up as their mental sector, it's being clarified by the Hanged Man. So they're either thinking about a Pisces and wanting to build with a Pisces, right? You guys, right? That's good. Or they're trying to use their imagination on, this is nothing to do with romance that I see, but using their imagination to build their business, to grow their finances. They're looking for unique or fantastical, whimsical ideas. And I mean, Pisces, you're a great source for that, right? You're one of the most creative signs of the zodiac. It's Neptune energy, right? With the Hanged Man. But there's delay and there's pause. It's almost like they've hit a roadblock. They're stumped on how they can grow and build from this. More fives. All right. So then their heart space, the total eclipse, the, oh my gosh, my life is over card, right? It is a little bit, people don't realize it at the time. When we're going through it, we're not aware, but the Five of Cups is a little bit self-indulgent in terms of just like, you know what I'm getting? It's like when little kids have like a meltdown and they're trying to speak words, but they can barely get them out. It's like, and I can't, like, that's what's coming up as your person. I don't mean to laugh to be insensitive, but to me, this might literally be about your child, right? It's not always about romantic love, but there's something about like they're barely holding it together in their emotions. So that would make sense that it's impacting their mental sector and that they're not really focused on building as much, or I'm sorry, they're not succeeding in the way they want to build because there's delay because of the emotions they're experiencing that arise when they try and progress forward. They might be severely worried about other people's health, obviously with Corona going on, right? There's a sense of dread inside of them. I just keep getting and it's not a child for all of you, but in metaphor, it's just like they're barely keeping it together. Just I can't do it, and maybe they miss you, Pisces, right? Like maybe they're lost without you. Could be. And so then clarifying that, they have another five. They have the Five of Pentacles. So that's again hardship, obstacles, challenges, feeling isolated, feeling rejected. Something about a cracked mirror, too. This person might have anger issues. I don't know if they like broke a mirror or threw something at a mirror, or something about they don't like what they see when they wake up in the morning. And that actually that hits my heart badly because there's a very heavy energy to your person. Yeah, so I don't know if they did something they're not proud of, or they're frustrated in their inability to take care of those that they love, particularly if they're at a great distance and they feel like it's out of their hands, like they can't rush in and save people, or however you want to phrase it. They don't feel grounded. They don't feel stable right now, particularly in their emotions. They may be struggling with like a little bit of depression or something like that right now. Let's clarify their mental sector. Let's see what's going on there. Let's do these. Why is the sun coming up? I mean, there is a horse in it, which is all about change and movement. So I really like that. And I mean, the sun is just such a beautiful card, right? It's free of worry. I actually think the action they're taking is trying to free themselves of worry, and participate in some sort of creative project. Oh, okay. And they're thinking about you. Whether you're male or female, there's this artist, when they create their work, and I don't know if it's literally art. Again, use your imagination in terms of how this might relate to your story, but there's something about the work they do or the artistry they do. You are like a muse for them. You are like the inspiration for it. Pisces, that's so you. I love it. You're just like, I know. I'm their muse. No, but that's what it's saying. There's a mothering type vibe, whether, again, male or female. There's a mothering type vibe to the energy you provide to this person that is very grounding. It's very stable. They probably seek you out for spiritual warmth and guidance, for your cup, right? Pisces, you're a water sign, for your love, for your emotions, for your like soothing, gentle spirit. I think they need that in their life, particularly if you are dealing with a Leo. Fire signs don't do well in quarantine, right? Fire needs oxygen to breathe, right? They need freedom. They need this and that. And Pisces, I haven't seen your cards yet, but there's something about your energy. It's a little bit more chill. It's a little bit more zen. And this person needs that right now. So I see that as positive. If that is representing you, maybe the mature woman. And I think it is. I'm going to pause you guys real quick. Sorry. All right, we're back, guys. Sorry, I had a tickle in my throat. Okay, so there could also be something about you guys, if you collaborate on any sort of artistic project or work endeavor, you might be hearing from them. Even if everybody is working at home, they might reach out to you, and I don't know, maybe you'll like literally FaceTime. It's funny, like your face appears on the screen. So like FaceTime, Zoom, whatever all those meetings are, right? Something about you're going to get FaceTime with them. Maybe it's in person, right? But for most of you, it might be through a screen. Or even like through a text, something like that. Let's look at your energy. This person isn't certain about I heard commitments. That might not actually mean love. They might be fearing the loss of their job or fearing financial instability. Yeah, they're worried about their commitments. I'm supposed to tell you that. They're worried about their commitments. Again, different for everybody. You might be dealing with a Taurus, though it doesn't have to be. So let's see, your energy. All right, you have decent cards here. So your overall energy is presenting as the Ace of Wands. You're looking for magic, right? You want that person who lights a spark. And maybe you want someone who motivates you. Maybe you're looking for someone who is almost kind of like your coach and someone gives you a pep talk. But this is like, flat out, this is usually my sex card, right? So, you're very sexually attracted to this person. You're looking for someone who longs for you and desires for you. And yeah, like you're looking to have some fun, right? Create magic, right? In multiple areas in life. Again, a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe. In your mental sector, you have the Fool. So this is like a really beautiful pairing to me. There's great freedom here. Both cards denote like youth. Leo rules the house of children. And then here the Fool is like card 0. So it's a fresh beginning. It's like having a new lease on life, right? There's a childlike energy that is like a mutual, I don't know if I want to say a mutual interest. Maybe you both have kids, right? If it's not that, it's something about it's like your love of life. You both know how to honor the inner child, meaning what it is that you truly hold of value in your heart. It's very sweet. It's very innocent. It's very joyful and pure. You both have that in common. And for some of you, maybe this person is new. I don't really know if I'm getting that vibe. To be honest, I'm really not with this whole they're going to like FaceTime you thing. I think this could definitely be someone you work with. I could definitely see that. But anyway, sorry. Back to your mental sector. That's, I guess, where I was looping around to is it feels like you want to start fresh. You want to start anew. Maybe it's with this person, but some of you, if you're getting tired waiting, for this person to make an offer to you, look at this, you guys. It's like you're both at a standstill. I'm almost getting like a staring contest, like who's going to make the move first. Almost like chess pieces. That's a really good metaphor. It's like you're both just like, what are they doing? What are they thinking? But you're at a standstill, right? Of course there's all this delay. Look at all your double cards. So, this could be a twin flame, literally with all like the twin cards coming up. So it might not be your person for life, but there's definitely valuable lessons to learn here. And it could be, right? But yeah, it's almost like you guys are at a standstill, and I think you, Pisces, are getting agitated. You're wanting to grow and build on something, but like the offer isn't being made. So some of you may end up going in a new direction. Though, for those who are with a fire sign, the direction you're going in is towards potentially a fire sign or someone who's very artistic or spiritual. I know that's a wide net, right? But, welcome to a general reading here. It could be that you're going from one fire sign to another as well. Why is the Fool coming up here for Pisces, for my Pisces people? Again, though, I'm being called to say Leo with the sunshine. And, maybe you have a best friend who's a Leo, right? If you're still waiting on your person, or flat out, if some of you don't have a person, maybe you're recovering from a breakup. I mean, the roles can be reversed. Maybe this is you, right? Some of you may just be going out to hang out with your friends. Yeah, because it's like they spark passion in you. They make you feel alive again. They bring you some sense of warmth, of light. That's what you're looking for, right? It does feel like there's like a coldness here, as we're shown in the snow, right? Yeah, you need someone to heat you up. You're looking for some fire, right? You're looking for some zest, some energy here. All right, so then in your heart space, though, you're holding on to dear life, right? You're holding on to something, and you're being stubborn in a sense. You're not wanting to release it. You're not wanting to let it go. Pisces, you never. Just kidding. I got Pisces in my chart. I'm not making fun. All right, let's see. Yeah, and this actually is what I was saying earlier. Your spiritual energy is very nourishing and healing to them. It's funny, this is coming up in your sector, but it's being translated to me as a message of how they act when they're around you. They're very fixated on you. It's almost like they don't want to let go of you. They can't take your eye off or their eyes off of you. Again, the staring match, double Taurus energy, if that means anything to anyone. Maybe you have multiple signs or multiple, whatever you want to say, planets in Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Twinning bulls, twinning Tauruses, two bulls, I don't know, two earth signs. Something very important about that. Two spiritual leaders, two singers, I'm being called to say. Are you in like singing a duet or like a two-man band or something like that? Because like sometimes I see this card as being on stage, right? Yes, it's the spiritual leader, the priest, the pope, someone who marries people, right? I mean, for one or two of you, sure, maybe that's it. But other than that, it's like someone who sings to the masses, someone who preaches to the masses. So I'm getting like dual guitarists, dual rock and rollers, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe you just had artistic differences, right? And you're having to like bridge that gap. That's actually like a really funny message. Again, not for everybody. Anyway, what I was getting at with this card, there's something about when this person is with you, I'm getting, they like to hear you speak. Taurus rules the throat, right? They like to hear you speak. They like to hear your opinion on things. They love the way you tell stories and almost like reminisce about the past. There's something about it puts them in like a dreamy state, like a daze. I'm getting the image of someone like on a couch, just like staring at you, like they're so happy just to be around your spiritual energy, and like I have to say, like you're high vibing, you're good vibration, right? So maybe for some of you this is a friend. It could definitely be a friend who you're keeping in the friend zone, but they're sort of wanting to build something with you. Yeah, actually I could see that as well. But yeah, in your heart, you keep them close to you, but it's interesting. I don't know if you necessarily think this person holds a long-term place in your life. You may be questioning like the consistency of the love that they could give to you. Because something about being a diva, being very uptight or being very snooty. I don't know what that's about. I don't even know whose energy is being put on here. What is that about? I just keep wanting to be, and especially with this, you provide spiritual healing in ways you don't even know, right? Some of you are watching this going like, I'm not even that spiritual, but you are, and you don't know it. You're a light worker, right? You're carrying the torch. You're leading people to the light. You're leading people to happiness. Keep doing that. It's almost like you can't lead a horse to water, or I'm sorry, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. It's something about that. Like you can only show this person the way to healing. You can't do the healing work for them. And that's sort of what I mean. You have this mentality right now of, I'm here, I'm going to do it, we're not going to give up, we're holding on, and this and that. It's almost like you're leading the charge, but this person is just like, I can't do it. That's what I mean. It's like, I'm so upset, I'm so cold, and like, like that child, like, just, I can't do it, like about to have a meltdown, and you're just like, come on, buddy, we got to do this. And again, some of you may be having difficulties with like your child may be having like emotional problems. But you're rock solid. You're going to lead the charge. It's almost like for all the good deeds and all the good work you're doing, you're hoping you get like a consolation prize from the universe where they allow you to take a rest and actually start having fun, particularly in dating and romance. I think you definitely have a lot of like heavy energy around you, but you're looking to like, yeah, you have double nights. You're looking to get back out there and party. I just heard a little bit. You're at minimum, you're looking for some fun and adventure. So for those who are single right now, you have 2 nights coming in. Neither one is cups, so I take this to mean it's 2 other signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. You have 2 nights coming in, and I don't think you're going to be, this is an interesting message. I don't think you're going to be exclusive with one. So, I mean, given that we're all in quarantine, I don't know how much dating is a thing right now, but whenever this, reading, possibly comes in for you, you may be dating around. I'm sort of getting like kissing multiple frogs until you meet your prince. I think you're gonna play the field a little bit. Because your person's energy feels really draining, and I don't think, Pisces, be careful about this, right? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm just saying, right? Something about your person, it's very victimized. It's very kind of woe is me. And again, the 5 of Pentacles, they have it twice, right? Maybe you're both having financial hardships, but in any case, I think you're taking stock of who's in your life. And I'm not saying you're cutting them off, but you're separating yourself from the negativity because, yeah, it's like you're looking for like a welcomed relief from the heaviness. You're trying to vibe high. You're looking for light and fun and action. So again, some of you may be headed towards dating again, right? Starting anew, particularly with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever you're dealing with, interesting, with the double Tauruses coming up, one of these does represent you. I'm almost getting arguments or fighting. It's something about Taurus being the bull. It's something about you're both very stubborn and standing your ground, but I cannot, it's almost like a bullfight or a bull match. It's like you're both kind of panting and you're like almost like clawing at the ground because you're not willing to give up your argument, or you're not willing, or like you're defending your ground. And so, I mean, that's going to pose problems because it's like you can't both be the leader. And that's what this is, right? Someone has to step down. And what I'm getting from this is you actually are Taurus, like the mature one. Did I just call you Taurus? I'm so sorry. Pisces, how many times have I called you that? It's because you got double Taurus energy here. It's something about you being denoted here as like the mature one. You are going to have to take the lead. Whatever that means to you, and maybe that's just of your own life. Is I always say never wait on anybody, right? It's just not worth it. Spirit doesn't want you to keep you in a place where you are not thriving and growing and developing, right? Living your best life. That's your advice or guidance, because you might be dealing with someone who doesn't know, who's uncertain. And so yeah, it's like stepping into the light, right? I just heard Blinded by the Light, that song. You're stepping into the light, and it might be with someone else, potentially a Gemini or a Virgo, though it doesn't have to be. I mean, stripping this down to like the most basic message, you need to find someone who matches your light. All these yellow cards is what you're being guided to. And I'll even put this here, right? Even if you're dealing with a Leo, right? Stepping into the sun, because being around people, obviously you can be, a sounding board if they just need to vent, but it's like the longer you stick around with people who are just like, life is terrible, things are always going to be awful. You, Pisces, you're going to start absorbing that energy, right? You're an empath. So it's almost like you got to let go of things that are keeping your vibe down. I think that's quite literally what this message is saying to me. All right, let's throw some zodiac signs on this. Ooh, that card wants to be seen. It just fell off. Oh, I was just about to look at it and then it fell. Toil and labor. Focus on fun craft projects or things that keep you busy during the day. Quite literally, your job. Try something new, some sort of skill. Maybe some of you are learning a new instrument or learning a new, I don't know, maybe you're taking courses online like a painting class or something like that. That would be helpful to your health. As I was saying, removing people or removing yourself from energy that is, it's draining, it's soul sucking. That's what this is saying to me. It's bad for your health. And for a select few of you who literally work as doctors or nurses and are being like called to duty right now, again, it's like a gentle reminder. Make sure that when you come home at the end of the day, self-care is so huge for you because I'm getting like a sponge right now. It's something about your energy is so beautiful and open, but you're also susceptible to like absorbing the toxins, the toxic energy, the toxic people. So again, you don't have to be malicious or rude, but it's okay to be like, sorry, I'm just going to do me today. And like, you know, at least if for the moment, cut somebody off. Because I think you're going to find your tribe. This could also represent your spirit guides, right? The light workers that are looking out for you, that are shining light on you. Yeah. Spiritual workers. You do have a divine pairing. Didn't I see the King of Wands? Oh, maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I saw the King of Wands. I guess maybe I was thinking of Leo, but anyway, you do have a lot of fire energy here. But yeah, this is almost representing stepping into your power as well as stepping into your posse, like your group of people, finding your group. Again, I'm being called to say like musical group for some of you. All right, romance angels. Let's throw one on this person, Pisces, and potentially this new person. Please. Love messages are weird right now, guys. I don't think anybody's gotten a great one. We're all just kind of figuring life out right now, right? It's new, it's different. All right, so this person of the past, it says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right. And maybe that's a shout out to them, right? Maybe they've found the best thing for them, only it's like they're too stupid to realize it right now. Maybe, right? So on yours, it's saying, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, actually, I said the same thing to Capricorn. All these people around you, some of them might be guides, like spirit guides or, you know, God, universe, whatever you believe in. So yeah, and the thing is, usually I'm like, make sure you're like an open vessel for communication from your people. But I think you are. That in itself is beautiful, but it's also posing a problem because you're mistaking messages as important from people who, again, they're not healthy to you right now. So distance yourself from that. And then, okay, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in present moments. And then what came out on this like new area is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And that's what I think you're going to do. As I was saying, you can't both be the leader. You're being called to step into action and be the leader on this because, yeah, this person's just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And even as I say that, waiting, it's almost like the double entendre of wading through water. That's you, Pisces. It's like you're all around them. You're all up in their energy, and yet they still don't know left from right. It's almost like they need to start listening to you. You're listening to them, right? You're absorbing the messages, but almost, you know, not to your benefit. It's time for you to like splash back almost, just like, hello, do you hear me? Like, let's get you vibing high here. Because yeah, your energy feels really nice, which if nothing else, that should be comforting to you, right? It seems like the next couple weeks are going to be okay for you, Pisces. Yeah, and then I'm digging this, potentially new nights coming in with offers, right? Both very speedy ones. If any of you are on the dating apps, this is going to be like you exchange a couple messages and then, I mean, whatever that's going to be, right? Whatever dating is in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, it takes off quite quickly. Either you start swooning or crushing on them very quickly, or they're like, hey, let's FaceTime right now. And you're just like, oh, already? Like there's speed and action to these nights, air signs and fire signs. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if any of this resonates, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.